Oh my god. Dealing with people! Dealing with people! Anyway, welcome to the channel. Right, we're away again. Any barriers? No. Right, we'll just turn right here. Just because it's more convenient. For some reason, this isn't the worst dealing with people, is that here, welcome to the channel. I'm going to do a go around here. Is that you go places and you try and organise things and it doesn't always work, you know, and for whatever reason, and when you're sort of on full speed ahead type mode, it tends to fail spectacularly. So what's actually happened is this lady she was through the back or something, and so she didn't hear the door, right? So that's like, yeah, okay then, right. So the other thing I could have done is sat there for half an hour, you know. But what can you do? You go somewhere and they don't answer the door. What do? You obviously not going to. You don't feel comfortable sitting around some place like that. Oh my god. So, there you go. Never mind. So I went and booked my dental appointment, which is something that... So this is like... This kind of carry-on is like... welcome to Calamatron's lifestyle. He's like this. He darts about everywhere. Doesn't plan anything. Everything's at the moment. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that as well. So the auto lights are on! So he's like just bouncing around from one disaster to another. Always moving. He moves really fast. His body moves. Right, I'm just going to explain this guy that I know, right? It's great, I really like him and everything, right? Don't get me wrong. But the way he operates his life, when I say operates, I mean the way he operates his life. And I don't know if I do this, and I hope I don't, but he operates it in a kind of... His body is moving constantly. His arms, his legs, his mind, everything is moving flat out, and he achieves very little because he doesn't... Well, he achieves quite a lot. He doesn't seem to take care of things properly. And what I mean by things, I mean what I'm talking about is MOTs, insurance, appointments, it's all done sort of flat out. And so he's working flat out at his lifestyle, and then the Volkswagen T4, well, did you see that? Oh, I've just missed that, I think. I don't know if you've seen much of it. So he's working flat out all the time, and it sort of turns into chaos, yeah. Chaotic kind of thing. It's chaotic, and then so he lands up with all these things don't get done. So you need to take care of basic stuff like MOTs, insurance, appointments. I'm not that good at appointments. You know, I'll miss them and forget about them. But there is, like, so the insurance and everything in my cars. I don't get how you can get that wrong. I mean, the email reminders come in. You know, and you look it up, oh, when's it going to run out? So what I seem to be organised that I can get a quote within 3 weeks if I think it's gone up too much. And same with the house insurance as well. It went up £150. So I went and got a quote somewhere else. So I think that's how the insurance companies are working, that they just tend to put it up every year. And I came across this guy who's saying his Volkswagen insurance went up. So he went to this other company, and somebody else had said that they'd done the same, but they were with the same company. They'd went to the company that he was trying to get away from. So I just thought, oh, is that all the insurance companies do? You know, I think so, yeah. So taking care of your, take care of your, you have to give time to take care of, like the MOT and everything. Well, I always book that in a month before or 3 weeks before, and I seem, but he doesn't. So what he'll do is he'll phone up in a panic, and then this garage that he's talking to me about, this garage that I use, and the guy, what's the booking system? And it's because the guy has got contracts, this garage guy. He doesn't need little people, he doesn't really need, so he's fitting you in. You phone him up and he says 3 weeks time, you go with that, that's fine, right? That's just what happens. That's what, so me, I phone him 3 weeks before it runs out, and that's just it's like, yes, dummy, and so this has been a bit of a fuck about this morning. I could have done without this actually. The problem is you can't really get angry at people. You can't get angry at, especially people who are, they've got their own, people have their own problems, their own issues. But at the end of the day, I'm quite a decent person really. I don't really want to, it's more than just, I'm not too bad a person, I would like to think. So we've got these charging points up here. The best thing to do would be to block them. Well, that's total shite, isn't it? Okay, charging point. Who the fuck uses that? Nobody. One, two, three, four. For God's sake, what the hell happened there? It definitely says, fucking unbelievable that was. Absolutely unbelievable. That was totally unbelievable. Totally and utterly unbelievable. Oh, Jesus saying. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, how many times are you going to say that? Oh, Jesus, unbelievable. That was, so, I don't even know if we really talk about this, but the address, that was fucking weird. That was really weird. That, oh goodness, on a leaf. Is that 21 plate? Was that a Nissan? It was. I don't think it's a Leaf. Might be. That was actually unbelievable. That there's it was A. So I'm banging on A, right? And then B opens, if you know what I mean. And I'm looking at what I've wrote down. It's A, definitely A. That's why. But at the same time, you know, like it's definitely something not a wee bit funny going on there. Definitely. I certainly don't. I wouldn't want to be going there too often. No. Well, it's the wrong address for a start. They give me the wrong address. Why would you do that? Well, that's because you get mixed up, isn't it? Your brain's addled. Yeah. Jesus. Oh well, goose chase. Fucking unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Fucking unreal. Definitely getting out of that one, yeah. Jeez. That was too much hassle. So it's like, I mean, there was a woman got well, like, it's an awkward conversation, but there's people with mental health difficulties floating around in society, and I think you don't want to get involved with really certain types. I mean that in a kind of I don't mean that in a nasty way. I mean that as in it's trouble. So what you could get in a scenario like that is you could get somebody, if you get an item, right, and it works and everything, you could actually get it. So I've bought things, say like when I bought my gimbal, I wasn't exactly sure how to work it. So it was just a case of it took a while, you know, to get used to it. There wasn't anything wrong with it, but you could get people saying that things are faulty, and it's just because they don't know how to use it, or they didn't realise, say like a gimbal, what is a gimbal for? Or maybe they didn't realise that's what it's for. So then they go on eBay or something and complain about it, you know. You know. So there is that. I mean, obviously that'll be where a lot of John Pye stuff comes from. You know, the stuff that gets returned. I mean, a lot of it, the John Pye stuff, kettles and toasters and all sorts of electrical goods, all that stuff that isn't electrical, gets sent back, and it gets sent back because it might be broken. There's quite a lot of things. Well, I got, come on, fucking hell, what's happening? Is that a little white car? There's a lot of stuff. I got stuff from them, and it was fan heaters, and they weren't off USB. They're fans, and the cables were missing. So it could be somebody bought them to steal the cable, I don't know. So you sell them, if there's no cable, I said, well, get a freaking cable for it. Ugh. Yeah. Honestly, going down to that place down there, you really need to get, once you get out of kind of, how do you call it, depravity, that's what that is. So there's a benefit system in this country, a safety net. There is a safety net, and it'll pay your rent, it'll pay your council tax. Council tax is a scam anyway, but it pays that, right? So if you don't, if they didn't pay it, then they chase you for it. So it stops you from like starving to death, but still there's still this kind of poverty thing, you know, that you see, and you go, well, you know, why have they got no money when everyone's getting paid? They've got all sorts of problems, you know, and like, so this country, Scotland, when they're going away doing the things that they do. Like this guy determined that West Fraser factory gets shut, for example, right? Or they're determined that Grangemouth refinery gets shut. They really want that shut. Do you know, that type of attitude is what's causing this sort of poverty even more than you would normally have. You know, the poverty is even worse because people don't have any work. I mean, or hope. There's no hope. They don't have any hope. Is the problem. That is the problem. So that scenario I got. Oh dear, Mum. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I better just go nice and gently. We'll get past. I don't know if it's appropriate to overtake a funeral. What do you call that again? Cortege? And they are behind us. Yep. They're coming up. They'll probably be coming right up here and turning left. At the top. There, for the grace of God, go I. And the Range Rover is giving it Yahoo. Yes. So life carries on. Once we're gone, you know, people just carry on doing stupid things. And life carries on! Can you do without singing, please? Singing shy. Yeah, it's very sad, you know. Somebody's died. Somebody's dead, but it happens to us all, you know. We all die. So it's just not my time yet. Do you know what? I really enjoyed my walk around Gartmorn Dam yesterday. I really did, and I look back at. I didn't do much videos. I just walked around it. I did a video of some sheep at the end, and I was looking at that, feeling really happy about that video because I was standing there in relative peace and quiet, looking at sheep. You know, it's always not cool going in front of a big bus or van, truck, articulated truck. But that guy's on the phone and he's on the road, and he's good job the doors are locked. Put it that way. You know what he's up to. Maybe I'm just over. He looks like it. He looks like he's in a bit of a state. Yeah. Yeah, you got to stay off the booze, you know. Or if you're going to booze a lot, you have to. Like my dad used to get drunk and then be at work on time the next day. Never late. That's the way to do it. If you can do that, well, yeah, you know, that's okay. If you can't do that, stop drinking. Right, thanks for watching. On that note, like, subscribe, and get the next video. Bye. This needs a roundabout. This definitely needs a roundabout. Yes, bang!